Well, hello. Today is Saturday, June 1st, and it's time for our weekly highlights meeting, and today it's about getting stronger. But first, we'll start off with the really good news because I did have a loss. I lost 2.8 pounds. I gained 3 pounds last week, remember? That was not good. But I lost 2.8, so I'm back in the 30s, 238.4 with a total loss of 65.8. I want to get back to where I was originally with the 77 pounds and then go beyond that. I want to get to the 100-pound mark. And I have a little sticker on here that says I'm going to make it happen, and also says you can do it, and a little slice of watermelon, just for good measure. But I feel really good about this. I really think I'm on my right track. I'm back firmly in the 30s. No more to see the 40s. No more. Maybe if I get down to 140, that'll be the only way I'll think about getting into the 40s, but I refuse, absolutely refuse to go back into the 40s. We're onward and downward to the 20s because I'm going to get into the 20s. But today we're going to talk about getting stronger. Strength training isn't just about pumping iron. Any activity where we're tensing our muscles and working with resistance counts. That'd be ab crunches, carrying your groceries, even if you have like soup cans or cans of vegetables or water things, walking in the pool, anything that you do that kind of is a little bit of a resistance training works. If you pair it with an aerobic activity, strength training improves your heart and lung function, your blood sugars, lowers your blood pressure, gives you stronger muscles, and the stronger your muscles are, the more they're likely to burn more calories, even when you're at rest. Wouldn't it be nice to know that you're losing weight just resting? It would be nice. But you have to have some muscles to do that. Can't have flab. For all those reasons, strength training earns more fit point values than other activities. I keep track of my fit points that I earn on my app, but I don't use them towards anything. I just think of them as bonus points that I can lose more weight with. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it works, but that's what I'm doing. You're still not sold? It says that right there. Let's bust a few myths. The first myth. Aerobic activity alone is best for calorie burning. I've heard that. I really have heard that all you need to do is do a good aerobics class. But that's a fact that pairing aerobics with strength training is better, increasing muscle mass and shrinking fat mass. Makes sense. The myth is I have to join a gym or have expensive equipment. But the fact is your body weight resistant bands or filled water bottles will do just fine. You can always find something around your house that'll work. I have those resistance bands, but I've never used them. But you know, I might just dig them out. When Jim had shoulder surgery, they gave him a resistance band, and he used it for his surgery recuperation, and he really got his strength back in his arms, so I really should use it. The myth is strength training will make me look like the Hulk. Don't make me mad. You wouldn't like me when I'm mad. Love that line. But anyway, the fact is not unless you're lifting ultra heavy weights all the time. Light weights, body weight resistance, movement enhances your muscle tone and gives you more definition and not so much size. You have to lift the really heavy weights to get the size, to get like a bigger muscle. I have little 2.5 and 5 pound hand weights that I use. I don't know that I'm using them correctly, but I'm using them every day. And this is what you can do to add resistance. Try a new strength activity 1 day a week. You need some ideas. Pick up the Weight Watcher X apt AAPTV routine on the app. I'll scan this so that you can read that and see exactly what it is. You can do push-ups off your kitchen counter. You can hold onto a chair and do leg squats. You can go on Facebook. You can go on YouTube. There's so many different things. And then the quote that she had on the board, which I liked, refusing to go to the gym is not the same as resistance training. Because I refuse to go to the gym. I really need to go to the gym. She did mention at our meeting that for the next 8 weeks, if you attend 6 weeks, you're going to get another little charm. I have all the little charms. Oh, what did I do? I lost my charm. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, I didn't. I moved them. They're over here. These are all the charms I've earned. I wish they'd give out more charms because I was getting a lot of charms. You know, like a small child. I like those little stickers in the book. I like the little 5 pound stickers in my in my book. I like the little charms that they gave you for when you made like a little accomplishment. I don't know that they give them anymore, because I got one at 5%, I got one at 10 pounds, 25 pounds, 50 pounds, 10% of my weight. I think I got one at 75 pounds. I don't know that they do that anymore. It's just sad because, you know, you need a little incentive sometime in life. Like I said, you don't have to give me a medal for participating, but if I've accomplished something, give me something. Give me some kind of recognition. I know it's all about me. Anyway, the most of the meeting we talked about was the main goal is to be healthy. You don't have to be skinny, 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 because how many of us know skinny people that are not healthy? Just because you're thin does not mean you're healthy. You have to know that you have to take the proper food intakes that have the right balance of food with vitamins and minerals, and you have to have a balance of carbohydrates and proteins and grams or grains, and you just have fruit, vegetables. You got to get all of that onto your plate, and that'll make you healthy. My doctor, I've said this before, my doctor will look at me and say, you know, Sandy, if people were to look at this chart, they'd say, my gosh, this is a healthy individual. And then they'd look at you and say, my gosh, how could this be this chart because she's so overweight? I'm very healthy, which is fortunate for me, but that doesn't mean that because I'm healthy now, if I don't do something that, you know, because the older you get, the more health risks you do get. And I want to alleviate having any health risks, and so I want to get healthy now as soon as I can. So these are the different tips that they told us. Number one is to get stronger. Try some resistance exercise. Resistance exercise can be walking, running, and like I said, lifting little small weights, hand weights. And the benefits of it are just extreme, like really, there's so many benefits. You can lower your blood pressure, you can lower your diabetes risks, your blood sugar levels, you can heart risk, you can get rid of them. Osteoporosis, especially with women, the older you get, the more brittle your bones are, which is going to help you from getting fractures, because one thing I don't want to do is fall, because it seems at my age people that fall break a hip, and I don't need to be breaking my hip. And there's a lot of things that you can avoid just by having exercise. Exercise will help you sleep better, it'll help your food digest better, it gives you a better skin tone. It's just because your blood is pumping all through your body and it's just working all your organs. And just find something that you really enjoy. They say that if you're walking, what you should try to do is like walk and then run a little bit, and then walk and then run a little bit. I'm afraid to run. I'm afraid I'm going to fall. I'm not very coordinated. But I do, at certain points in my walk, speed up my walk and walk a little bit faster. And then I slow down and walk, and then I speed up again. So that's my way of just kind of breaking it up a little bit. And they say that just if you walk just 15 minutes, it's more beneficial than just working out at a gym, because the gym is going to work on certain muscles and things like that when you're at the gym, but walking is going to incorporate your whole body. The blood's going to flow through your whole body, and it's just going to benefit you. And who doesn't have 15 minutes? I walk 45 minutes every day. I enjoy it. I don't consider it exercise, but some mornings I do, I'll be honest. Some mornings I think, oh, I'm going to go over and walk. But I would say 5 out of 7 days, I enjoy my walk. I really do. Number 2 is develop a plan that works for you. Make sure you pick something you like. Don't say, you know what, I think if I ran a mile every day, it would be really good. Well, it probably would be really good, but if you don't like running a mile every day, it's going to be a drudgery, and you're not going to do it. You're going to think, I don't feel like running today. I'm not going to do it. Find something that you like, especially now, this time of year. If you like going for a bike ride, go for a bike ride. Swimming, go in the pool, go swimming. Do some exercises in the pool. Just find something that you like that you know that you're going to commit to. Number 3 is keep it simple and stick to the basics. Don't think you're going to run a marathon the first time you go out there and run. Work your way up to it. Don't think you're going to walk a 5K the first time you go out there to walk. You have to work up to it. When I first started, when I was 304.2 pounds, my first walk, I walked barely a half a mile. And I was so out of breath, and I thought, why am I doing this? I can't do this. And then I thought, no, I can do this. I can do this. And last summer, by the end of the summer, I was up to walking 3.5 miles a day. So I'm at a little over 2 now. I'm almost 2.5. I'm working my way back up there. Gradual. I'll get there. I'm going to take my time doing it because I don't want it to become a drudgery. I want it to be something I enjoy, and at this point, I still enjoy it. Number 4 is challenge yourself. If you don't think you can do something, challenge yourself to do something better. Also, what I do on my walks is I listen to music, and when a song starts, I figure out how many houses I can make in this one song, because you know your songs, you know about how long they are, and you kind of estimate. And I kind of pretend I'm in a race with myself, and I say, like, I'm going to get to that fire hydrant before the end of this song. And then if I'm really coming up slow to getting to that fire hydrant, then I really speed up my pace because I'm in a competition with myself to get to that fire hydrant before the song ends. It's a little bit of a challenge. Works for me. Just find something that's going to work for you. And number 5 is modify if you have to. Some days you're just not going to feel like exercising. Some days you're just going to think, this is not the day I want to do it. Don't do it on that particular day. Don't let that day turn into 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. But if one day you just don't feel like doing it, modify it somewhat that, like today I don't feel like walking my 2 miles. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some, like a walk-in with Leslie Sansoon on the YouTube. Or I might just go up and down the basement stairs a couple times. I just don't feel like going for the walk. Do something. Modify it a little bit. Modify it to suit your needs for that particular day. And the final thing they tell you to do is to plan your social activities around exercise. Don't say, let's go out for a drink. Call up a friend and say, let's go for a walk. Let's go to the, why don't we go to the music in the park? Most communities have a music in the park. Park your car at the farthest spot away, carry your chair, and walk to the bandstand, and put your chair up, and get up and dance. A lot of times you can dance to the music. There's people dancing all around you. Just get some movement going, and make that the time of your life. Make that the time of your life. Make that so much fun that you really look forward to doing it. Well, once again, I'm so happy I had a loss, 2.8. I'm really proud of myself. I really feel that I've been boo-hooing here for the longest time, almost 7 months, not been on plan. I feel like this is the first day that I've started again. I really do feel that energy that I had when I first started Weight Watchers. And I'm really hoping it'll continue through the summer, and I really have a feeling it will, because it is, in my opinion, at least 95% mindset. And the other 5% is the food. And if you really got the right mindset, the food just falls right in place. So we're going to remember to get stronger. Now, the recipe today, I will tell you with 100% certainty that I will not be trying it. It's called Trio of Peas. I do not like peas, although I love pea soup. And I always use this example. I like ketchup and I like ice cream, but I don't like ketchup on my ice cream. So I don't understand why I love pea soup, but I don't like peas. But there's the recipe for that. I will film this so that you can see that. But anyway, let me know what your accomplishments are. Let me know what things you do to keep yourself to get stronger. And if not, I'll see you on my daily vlog. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, share if you think it'll help somebody, and hit that like button. So I will see you again next week, if not on my daily vlog. Okay, the book is about getting stronger. Right here is where they told you about the exercise to pick a WW routine on the app. And, any little bit will help. True. And then the recipe is for this 3P trio of peas. Like I said, I think it serves 8 and it's only 1 point. But it's not calling my name. That's all I can say. It's not calling my name.